live. I was playing Animal Crossing last night. Mainly just for the... Oh, totally owned! Hey, it's been a while. Welcome back. Yeah, Animal Crossing, I was just playing for the New Year's. And I know they're getting their update soon, so I figured I was going to be doing that. Pastor Plays Pokemon. Thanks for joining today. We're going to play a game called A Short Hike. Um, and the interesting thing about this game is I know zero things about it. I know it's an indie game. It was recommended to me by someone. This person wasn't even a friend. I don't talk to them. Don't remember their name. But I bought it, so we're gonna check it out. How was everyone's New Year's? Did you guys do anything fun last night? Totally on Pastor Plays. How'd you guys do? Oh, let's see. What is this on my face? Is that my microphone? Oh, okay, yeah. Stayed home. Lady freaked out due to the fireworks. Got zero sleep. Driving back from Santa Cruz right now. Oh, nice. I'm glad you're at least able to do something today. Mr. Pastor is driving. I'll tell her I said hello. Okay, so this is definitely an interesting graphical game. Looks like it's 3D, but what is this? 16-bit maybe? I don't know. I feel like you guys go to Santa Cruz not all the time, but fairly often. Would you say that yourself? Because Santa Cruz is a fun. It is a fun spot to go to and check out. We got no reception here, but it is pretty. Okay. Just take the White Beach Trail and head north at the fork, and then follow the signs for Hawk Peak. Okay, so we're gonna try to get some service. And this is a game like I don't know if there's secrets. I know they said go north, but I kind of want to check everything out first. Haven't been in a while, so went to a visit today. Well, hopefully you guys had a good time. Oh, her grandparents live out there. That's the reason why then. You know, this is a sandcastle, but I feel like it's a face. It's almost a face look in that direction. Um. Okay, so we can swim. Interested. Let's see what the options are. Oh, we got pixel size. Oh, okay. What are the options? I feel like the game wants you here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able. Medium rare. I can do medium rare. Big and ugly it wasn't for me. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna go tiny and sharp. This one's not bad either. Yeah. See, anything with the fish? I feel like we can get the fish eventually. Maybe. We'll see, huh? Okay. I'm assuming this is White Beach Trail. And looks like there's a secret up here. Can I don't think we are... Oh, yep. Okay. See what this is. Oh, just a coin. Hopefully these coins are valuable. I don't know if one coin is a good thing, but guess we'll find out. But past their plays is funny. I was talking to Oscar yesterday, and he was suggesting we need to create TikToks for our channels. Oh, you've played Short Hike. I heard it's a shorter game. Let's see. Oh, you can glide? Oh, okay. Let's check out the inside of the house. Just kidding. So if I remember correctly, you've played Tunic already. It would be a nice to play too. Yes, I have played Tunic. So, I've played Tunic and a Death's Door because I know they're both. I heard these games are like Zelda games, where like the exploration and stuff like that. And obviously the top-down Zelda games, not Breath of the Wild or anything like that. My channel has one. Heather just told me to make one. Just got the rights to stream last week. I hate it so much. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be a lot of work. I'm gonna look into it. Hopefully tonight. I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate with, or I already talked to this guy, with Jordan and Daryl, because we've been having most of our time there. How would you rate Tunic out of 10? I've only played it once, and it's been a couple years. I did enjoy it. I didn't get all the collectibles, but I really liked it. I would give it like a solid 7 or an 8. It's definitely like above average. It was a really good game, and I recommend it to other people too. Find me 15 shells. But I did like Tunic better than Death's Door, I think, a little bit. And maybe it was because it was the art style, but just a little bit. But they were both good. Started streaming Hollow Knight off stream last night. Kept dying at the first boss. No. Wait, secret ending? Like Tunic has a secret ending? Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I did not get everything. And it's funny because we just finished Metroid Prime last night, and what we did is we just YouTubed the secret endings. All right, so here's our first shell. So Hollow Knight. The reason I don't buy Hollow Knight is it on Xbox Game Pass? Because I feel like I just need to get Game Pass eventually and just play it there. We're sticking to the coast. Man, it's hard to stick because I want to go explore everywhere. I want to see what we have over here. And I see a shovel. I see some shells. I see a silver coin. So we're gonna grab the coin, the shell, and then we're gonna see if we can go get the shovel that was up here. It's a toy shovel. The question is, can we use it? Because we are on the beach. It's too small to be useful to me, but I feel like we gotta be using it for something. So, why is the left square blank? Cell phone, there's no reception. We have 2 shells. Alright. It is on Game Pass, yeah. Metroid. So I honestly, Metroid Prime 4, I had a love-hate relationship. Oh, Cream Fresh. Welcome. Dude, I just realized you've been talking to me this whole time. I didn't even realize it. I have a love-hate relationship with Metroid Prime 4. I just wish they were a little bit more clear on the direction they give you. So let me go over all of that, and then I'll go over my rating. I had to collect all these green crystals, and I had to spend a whole day dedicating to that. And I collected them. I went to the memory fruit, and then they're like, "Congratulations, you did it. Go. Now you can go to this dome and destroy the dome to get to the final level." All right, sounds good. So I'm at base camp, right? I leave to go to the dome, and then on the way to the dome, the dude goes, "Hey, make sure you check in with me at the base camp before you go, if you want to go to the dome." That would have been nice to know like as soon as I got the memory fruit. Don't tell me that once I leave base camp, I'm on my way and I have to circle back. So there's a lot of stuff like that that really dragged the game down. And even the final boss, it was a cutscene, right? I walked 5 steps into another cutscene. So it was just like the little things like why am I walking 5 steps? Just go another cutscene. So those were the issues I had with the game. Now the gameplay, was good. The lock on was a little frustrating. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm going off of Durrell's bell curve when it comes to these ratings out of 10 now, because I guess so. I'm gonna give it a solid 5 for average. It was a nice change of pace. I'm glad we finally got a Zelda game, but at the end of the day, it was like we paid $70 for it. We beat it in 13 hours, and unfortunately, I didn't have any desire to go back. I had about 75% completion rate, and I think that was about it. Ooh, a Steam Deck. I think that's gonna be one of my next things. But the Switch too. I feel like for now, like it's still safe to hold off. Especially since like we only have a couple games exclusive to the Switch too. Is Metroid Prime 4 worth the wait? I don't think so. And I think we could let people borrow digital games too, right? So I wouldn't buy it. I could just let you borrow the digital game whenever you're ready for it. Okay, so he has a real shovel, but I only have the toy shovel. Okay, I think, are we gonna do a trade? Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, so now I have a real shovel. Press Y to open your inventory and equip it. Keep it fresh. Thank you. Alright. Let's get this treasure chest, and then we're gonna backtrack. We did see the little digging spot up here. And then we gotta get that more shells. But I do wish, when it comes to Metroid Prime 4, I forget that we can borrow digital games. I wish Jordan and I would have just split it, and then just took turns playing it. And Cream Fresh, how was your New Year's? Hopefully you had a good New Year's last night. Technically it's still New Year's. Yeah, I'm not good at platforming currently. Okay. What's throwing me off is this rock. Very nice and very relaxing. Good. It's good to hear. I feel like as we get older, I think the relaxing part is what we want the most. What's the next game you want to play? Also, Happy New Year. Thank you. The next game I want, if you talk about new games, it's going to be that Pokemon Pokepedia. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. But I'm just a little concerned for 2 reasons. Is the Animal Crossing update's coming out in a couple weeks, and we're going to be playing that. And then the Pokepedia comes out in February. So I'm wondering, like, I'm playing 2 similar games, like, at similar times. And I'm afraid Animal Crossing's established, and that game might just be a little bit better. Not only that, I feel like some of these last few Switch games, specifically Metroid Prime and Pokemon Legends ZA, in my opinion, they were a bit of a letdown. So, like, this Pokemon game is like the last. I can't have 3 letdowns in a row. Okay. It's definitely a lot of talking. I wasn't reading anything. But yeah, I agree. I think it's just because they're getting the Switch 2 upgrade. That's why they wanted it to be relevant again. Because if you really think about it, if they did a Switch 2 upgrade with no update, I feel like no one would get it. I'm not gonna start a new island, mainly because I really never finished my first island, including the houses, or my house. So the good news is I still have stuff I can do. I'm just hoping that um, everyone else is gonna start playing it again, because that's a game I feel like is better with more people. Okay, so these said buy a golden feather. New Leaf for New Horizons. There was things I liked about both. Um, if I remember correctly, didn't New Leaf have like better mini games? But the thing is, I don't remember New Leaf too much. I just remember we kind of played it, so I'm gonna give it to Horizons. How do you feel about it? Out of the two. Okay, we are. Alright, here's the fork. He said go north from the fork, right? No. We're supposed to go this way. Oh, okay, so we need to go get some golden feathers. I'm glad we read it. I also prefer the portability of the 3DS. Oh, I like New Leaf much better. Yeah, you're not wrong. I do kind of wish. Sorry, I do miss the portability. I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough coins for this. Because the Switch, you can't really put it in your pocket. Alright, it did say golden feathers, so it looks like we're gonna be doing the main story some other time. We're gonna be doing side quests, getting some money. But I do miss the 3DS. Kind of miss it a lot. I love the Street Pass. Oh, I could have bought one. I love the Street Pass, and I wish the Street Pass was still a thing with the Switch. It wouldn't have been as good, but it was a good little like side game, I think. Okay, I see a gold coin over to the left. I don't know how we're gonna be able to get that. But Cream Freeze, do you have any games that you're looking to get? And are you gonna play the Animal Crossing again? I don't know how to. Oh, you know what? I need the golden feather. Let's buy one golden feather. I'm just afraid that these golden feathers, is it gonna be like a one-time use, or is it something that like a permanent item, or maybe you could just use a few times? Oh, there's a free golden feather. Okay. Permanent item. Oh, good. I don't even think I have to buy one anymore. Let's see if I could fly from here. Found a golden feather. So can I equip it? Press A when in mid-air to jump. Hold A when facing a wall to climb. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I don't even need to equip it. Excuse me. Hitting the Altamont, gonna lose signal soon. No worries. Have you talked to anyone about it? Like, who'd be playing? Right now, no games looking forward to, but I still play all the free-to-play games. Nice. Does that mean, do you still play Fortnite? And I did see when I got the golden feather, it did say one, so maybe we can get multiple. Do I want to buy one? Yeah, I do. I don't know why, but I do. It says I can get two. The more you'll be able to climb. Oh, okay, yeah. Ooh, you know what? Marvel Rivals. I'm curious, who's your main? And Totally Owned. By the way, how was your New Year's? Love to hear about it. Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. I'm looking forward to that. As am I. Alright, let's go back to the rock climbing spot. Looks like we have a couple platforming spots here. Okay, and we are going to be able to get that gold coin too, so... Cloak and Dagger, Scarlet Witch, Iron Man, and Squirrel Girl. Nice. I played that game for a few... I played that game for a little bit, and... I forgot who was eventually was my main, but it was some guy that played similar to the soldier in Overwatch. It says, "Oh man, it's been great. Finally saving up PTO after a year and 3 months. Working to get 3 weeks off. Nice. Coming back on the 12th. Been hanging out with family in Vegas. Nice. Good. Good for you." The Punisher, yeah, I think I was the Punisher. Because I was playing Venom, and I realized that I was the reason why my team was losing. So I had definitely had to make a switch. My New Year's, it's better now. Well, I mean, it's only been, you know, this year's been 18 hours and 23 minutes, but where I don't know where that gold coin was anymore. But what I can tell you is this is the most motivated I've been in terms of I really want to have a good year. All that for what, a few coins? I really want to have a good year to the point where I want this to be one of the best years of my life, to be honest. I'm definitely going to take more trips this year. Let's see what this is. Nice. Yeah, I definitely want this to be one of the best years of my life. So definitely going to take advantage of any time off of work. And just being healthy, working out again. I had a really good workout today. But I'm actually excited for this year. I haven't really felt this good about a year in a long time. But so Totally Owned, does that mean you live in Vegas now? Because I remembered you used to live in San Diego, if I remember correctly, right? Okay. Let's see here. Not excited to come back to work in a couple days. Oh, okay. Oh, yep. All right. Yeah, I'll say that's Vegas sounds like a much better time than that. Okay. I think we are gonna go check out. I feel like I'm skipping so much. I just need to focus on one thing. We're gonna go back to that wall climbing area. And it turns out we could pick up sticks, so I'm going to pick up the stick. And I'm going to hope I'm going the right direction, and the wall climbing area is going to be this way. Oh, this is just a tutorial then, huh? On vacation right now, that's why. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh, I need more golden feathers to get to the top. Waiting for something politically crazy to happen within the next 3 weeks. This is no way. This is the Bluetooth Gaming. Hello, hi828. Yeah, this is. I know we don't really stream much, but welcome. And then Totally Owned, when you say something political, you mean like something at work or like politics for life or... I don't know if you're still in school, if you're still in, or if you've graduated school already. And then hello, hi. Let us. How was your New Year's? What'd you end up doing? All right. Now I need to focus on actually doing stuff. I'm just kind of walking around. Oh, okay. We're gonna go up the Hawk Peak Trail. Wondering if we could buy more golden feathers. Amazing, even better than I'm watching Blue Toast Gaming. Oh, that's actually sweet. Well, the stream's even better because Hello Hi Hi 828 has arrived. Oh yeah, I can buy more. And I can buy a fourth one. Oh. Okay. As soon as I said that. We are gonna go to this. I'm gonna go back to the rock climbing just to see if I get anything for reaching the top. Okay. I think we needed 3 golden feathers for Hawk Peak Trail, so yeah, let's do it. Hashtag Red Toast Gaming. One of these days, as soon, like, the day I am no longer an educator is the day Red Toast Gaming is gonna happen. But who knows, because I feel like once you're an educator, you're kind of an educator forever. So I end up retiring, and I'm still going to be substitute teaching, and I'm doing Red Toast Gaming. I don't know how that's going to look, but we'll see. You like this sunset? Fortnite stream win. You know, I've actually been thinking about it. I don't know if you guys are my students, but I know the road to victory was hot for a little bit. I'm just terrible at Fortnite. So you can get away with it when you're an old man. You're not wrong. Technically, you're not wrong. But Fortnite stream, if we're gonna do Fortnite stream, I'm gonna maybe do a couple practice rounds, and then I know my niece likes to play, so maybe I can get her to join us and see if anyone else. And then I know Cream Frige likes to play Fortnite too, so maybe we could do a Fortnite stream this week. I think that'd be fun. I do have it downloaded, so it's downloaded and updated. Practice does make perfect. Been playing with my nephews in this vacation, playing Fortnite Zero Build Course. Huge hater, but dang, I had a lot of fun. That is funny because I try my best to hate Fortnite, but I re-download it all the time. We were playing it over Christmas break. Yeah. Cream Freeze, good. I feel like we all have really grown since then. What was the idea behind the name of Blue Toast Gaming? It's actually very anticlimactic, and I believe we actually went over this in or About Us Blue Toast Gaming video. I don't know if we uploaded like all of our logos and stuff. The first thing we wanted to do was we wanted to make sure that it was a name you couldn't easily make fun of. And like you can easily make fun of anything. But so we were thinking of ideas, and all I know was I told Jordan and Chris, I said, if you guys really think about it, if you put the word blue in front of stuff, it makes it sound cool. For example, oh, there we are, Golden Feather. For example, we have Blu-rays. Obviously, Blu-rays aren't as popular anymore. But then we have Bluetooth. So I was like, we just need to do something blue. And then I think I was going along the lines of blue toast. And I said, but I don't want it to be like a literal blue toast. It's disgusting. I want it to be a toast giving a toast. And then, so we decided to make the liquid blue. and then everything, the silhouette. And then we went to our friend's house, Febreze, and he made the logo for us. And shout out to Febreze. He's actually no longer with us anymore. But so he was a really good person. We'll always miss him. But yeah, that was kind of the behind everything of Blue Toast. Ooh, okay, so we got to get the water, and then we're gonna water this plant. Please do not remove buckets from the park. But is a sign really gonna stop me? I don't think I could fly or okay. Oh, okay. Oh no, don't fall. Alright. Is my bucket in my inventory? Yes, it is. It says, because Blue Waffle Gaming would not have been the correct choice, of course. See, and that's funny. That was the one thing that we were like, they can make fun of us for that. But at the same time, like, it is kind of funny. But yeah, Blue Waffle wouldn't have worked. It is very cool. Damn, Rip Gatsby. What's Chris up to? Is this Metroid Prime 4 or Pokemon Legends ZA? Hello, boy Mantius. Chris is more than likely just hanging out with his family. I should probably text him today. I haven't texted him in a minute. But he is no longer a teacher. He is a vice principal. He has a family. He has a child. And since his job is so demanding, and obviously he's a family man, the time he has, he definitely wants to spend it with his family. How much are you gonna do? See, he knows her also. Oh, this is the guy that bought them all. He bought them all, and then he's a reseller. But I'm gonna say no first and see what he said. I don't even have enough money, anyways. Metroid Prime 4, Pokemon Legends ZA. That's actually tough. It's very tough. So we need to go collect some coins. It's tough because once I beat both games, I didn't really have a desire to continue playing. And I wish I did. Meteor Lake. It's gonna be Meteor Lake. I'm only gonna say Pokemon Legends ZA just because I put more hours into it. This is Meteor Lake. I feel like the grind in Pokemon is just a little bit more satisfying. And they're two completely different games. And I feel like Metroid Prime 4 could have been a really good game if they would have fixed some of the issues that they had, but it is what it is. But I'm going to give the edge to Pokemon Legends ZA just because I put more hours into it. And I feel like there's more to do. So I wonder if I'm going to need that bucket and then just need to fall and get lucky. And then, do I have a map? I think a map would go a long way. I don't know. We're going to go check out this beach over here. See what this ball is all about. How about you, Boy Mantius? Did you play the games, or did you have any preference on either one? I'm surprised you're following up with the game with all this talking. I'm definitely practicing. So part of the reason why I want to stream again is I actually need to practice being on camera more, just being more natural on camera. I've been doing a lot of auditions for just random like acting jobs, and a lot of the auditions, I find myself being super awkward. So we will see. Yeah, and I'm having fun. So but it's been cool. I do have a job lined up next week. But the thing about these jobs is often they do cancel, or stuff happens. So we'll see next week. I'm supposed to be receiving an update on Friday, and then we'll see how that goes. Honestly, love the streams where the game is secondary. Fluff, yeah, dude. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Pastor Plays. That actually means a lot. But yeah. And I think part of the job too, it helps me stay healthy. I definitely need to be a little bit more active, and I think my New Year's resolution this year, it sounds kind of ridiculous, but I want to be able to jump high enough to dunk a basketball again. Blue Toast is just so nonchalant on stream. You have to be one of my students. As a mod, I'm gonna ban Pastor Plays. That'd be funny. Do you have an Apple Watch? I do. And it's funny, when I first bought an Apple Watch, I was actually a pretty big indicator on getting, just staying more active. That is a very good motivational tool. Oh, this is like a little back area you can climb. I'm not going to make it, but that's good to know. I'm hoping this game will eventually have a map, because I keep going to the same spot over and over again, and I don't know where I'm going. Let me see. It says, why am I banned? Don't worry, you will never be banned in my heart. Alright, we're gonna see if I can get some water and plant this. And then we're gonna see if... I think I've already been here. Yeah, I've already been here. Alright, we're gonna go back down. And I do see some houses over to the left, so maybe we'll see a village, and maybe I can buy a map. I'm digging the soundtrack. Alright, let's read this. Royal Ridge. We're gonna check that part out. See if we can either, 1, get more money, or 2, get more golden feathers. Looks like I need to jump back up, fly on that roof, and get the treasure chest. Mrs. Pastor said that Penguin looks like an Animal Crossing character. She's probably right. And there's so many different Animal Crossing characters, I'm not going to remember the name of any of them. Okay, there we are. I'm actually very impressed that we did that the first try, and we got the 5th golden feather. We just need 2 more, at minimum at least. Alright, we're going to see if we can go inside. We have not yet opened any doors yet, so I don't know if that's going to be a thing in this game. Was this the only house we saw? I thought there was more. Would you ever sell your 3DS collection? That's going to be a no. And what sucks is, like, video games, they do take up space, especially the larger collection you have. But, and for like 99% of the game's life, they're just gonna sit in storage. But I just feel like I can't find myself to get rid of it. And then now that we're going digital with a lot of things, because I think the 3DS was the first system I definitely had a few digital games. And I just don't want to, like, I don't want to lose access to that. You know, one thing Daryl actually just got is he bought like I don't want to describe it as like a Temu 3DS because it's like kind of offensive, but he bought like a modded 3DS. I think that's a better better way. I feel like I'm be at the edge. It says, I joined late. What is this game about? It's actually crazy. I don't know. How this worked was I met someone that recommended me to buy this game. And I've only met them, I haven't even met them in person. And then they just said it's a good game. I had a flight, and I decided to buy it specifically for the flight. And then on the flight, all I did was just sleep and I just slept and watched movies, so I just never played the game. So I have the game, I paid for it, so I was like, what the heck, we're gonna play the game and see how we like it. And so far, I'd say I'm liking the soundtrack. I think it's like a Zelda-esque adventure game. You already said Temu. Yeah, don't tell him I said it was a Temu 3DS. But it's like a Zelda game, like a top-down Zelda game adventure, what we're gathering so far. Still cannot open any doors. Yeah, I think this is a house I saw earlier. Gonna see if there's anything on this roof. I don't know, wouldn't that be funny if he actually came? Right, we are gonna dig up this shovel. I'm still getting used to all the controls too. Alright, so we need at least 42 more coins. I'm definitely not gonna find any coins flying, so I should probably stay closer to the ground. And then how am I unequipping? Because I keep getting rid of my shovel. Oh, it's just by doing a double jump we'll unequip. Alright, looks like we have a gated... Oh, a graveyard. Shall we do it, chat? Or... what is it called when you have bad thoughts? We're doing it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna dig up each and every one of these graves, and we found our first set of bones. Okay. We are grave robbing. Does anyone feel bad? No, we do not. We are trying to get some money. But these people were not buried with coins. Yeah, new year, new me. You know what? A heart piece would have been... that would have been a fun Easter egg. We're playing. We went from grave robbing to enjoying a day on the beach. So I'm assuming we're gonna play like stickball with a beach ball. All right, let's see. All right. This is a little bit anticlimactic than I'd hope. This is actually, I'm not gonna lie, this is a little hard to control. Alright, I'm at least gonna hit the ball to the dude on the same side of the net. Okay, I am getting my aim a little bit better. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say. Oh, and I can't be gliding like that because then I'll lose my stick. I just need to be more patient. Let's see. I'm getting frustrated with my face. That's how I show my frustration. That way I'm not screaming. We are not gonna play. Cannot shovel. Cannot shovel the... we're gonna try that again. Oh, I think we're good. We are good. And we hit the kid. Maybe I need to talk to him. Oh, we're gonna play our own game. It's gonna be the next big thing. Alright. Claire, I formally challenge you to a game of beach stickball. Yeah, I've been playing that already. Okay. So I should have just talked to him to begin with. Okay. And if my name's Claire, does that mean I'm a girl penguin? Beach stickball has only 3 simple rules. So I have to read this out loud, because if I don't read this out loud, I'm gonna forget. Rule number 1, hit the ball with your stick. Yeah, hit it real hard. Rule number 2, don't let it hit the ground. I mean, for the most part. Julie is the ref, so it's all up to her. It's all up to her, or it's all up to me. Rule number 3, believe in yourself, and that's the most important rule. Alright. Better get something for winning. Now I feel like my students. Alright. I guess I have to win if I really want to get something. Alright. You can never lose, what? Bunch of socialists here. No, just kidding. Alright, it's a co-op game. It's a coop game. Oh, okay, so you're just trying to get a high score. Okay, so 10 points. Alright, we can do this. This is a co-op game. Why'd you put it like in a spot where I couldn't get it? That's a you problem. It's not a me problem. Alright, we definitely got more than 10. We're gonna keep going to see where our high score is going to be. Because I don't want to be the one to make the mistake, but we will see. See? You're lucky I'm good. This is if you lose this, you'll be hearing this about on Monday. Well, luckily we don't have school on Monday. So you have fun. You have fun at school. I'll be at home, enjoying myself. Oh, we got a 6th golden feather. Okay, cool. Don't make me play again. We already made it to 20. Oh. Okay. So did I get the money? Right? I guess we're gonna play it one more time. Just to make sure. And then let's see. It says, after go nice seeing you. Thank you, totally owned. I appreciate you coming. And then you said there's a secret interaction if you shovel the ball, if I remember. It pops it. Okay, we will try that. We will try that. Let's get the 20 hits just to be safe, and then we will use the shovel. Alright, let's do this. This time I'll actually do a better job. See, you just hit it to me, I'll be fine. See, just letting you guys know for anyone that's young here, the older you get worse at everything. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay. I thought that one definitely hit the ground. That one looks like it also may have hit the ground. But, dude, this is not my fault. If we're on a co-op, why do you keep doing that? I'm not doing great. Actually, I'm doing great. It's actually your fault. You keep hitting it too hard. This time we are gonna hit to 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think I even skipped one. But we know we made it to 20, so we'll see if we're going to make any money. And then we are going to see if we could pop our shovel out. Okay. Oh, you already gave me the money. Whatever. Alright. Alright, let's play. Okay. This... Now I'm playing like some of my students. Alright, let's see. Now I feel bad for the kid. I don't, because I feel like I'm doing what I need to do. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're gonna try like 3 more times, and then we're gonna call it. Or students catching strays because they make me mad. No, just kidding. All right, let's go. This is our last chance, and I don't think this shuffle is gonna do what we need it to do. So we're gonna move on, and we need at least one more golden. Oops. We need one more golden feather. It was nice playing with you guys. I am impressed with the map so far. I feel like this map is bigger than I did anticipate. I just wish there was a map, like an actual atlas, that we can use so I can kind of track where I've been and not where I have not been. And maybe they'll come a little bit later. And plus, my students, they make fun of me all the time. Like, I already know if I'm not in the room, they'll be making fun of me. That's what students do, right? They make fun of their teachers. Alright, we are going to see if we can start heading back, because we do have enough money to technically buy the $100 golden feathers, so I think we'll be okay. Too nonchalant. Well, I bet they're very nice. Oh, I found... Okay. How do I get these treasure maps? Okay. Luckily, we're at the stone tower. And... I think they deserve warrior bucks. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. My favorite students are in my 5th period. You already know how I feel about that class. Alright, which map should I read? We're going to read the first one again. It says, south of the stone tower, across the river bridge, a lonely seat sits crumbling upon the royal bridge. Alright, so we're going to go south. Oh, here's the bridge. And then a lonely seat. I don't know. Is a ridge? Is this a ridge here? And is this the seat? Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay, I need to make sure I'm actually in a safe spot. We are going to take our shovel out, and... I don't know, I'm not feeling too confident with this spot. But I feel like we're definitely getting close. So let's read that map one more time. South of the stone tower, across the river bridge. Done. A lonely seat sits crumbling upon the royal ridge. Is this the royal ridge? Okay. We need to meet Avery at the White House. But we still don't know where the royal ridge is. Okay, do need seashells. We need 6 more seashells to get to 15. And I see a coin up here. So silver coins, I think they're worth 2. Gold coins are worth 3. I didn't even... That was more than 3. Alright. Yeah, is that what a ridge is? Is like the little thing off a cliff? So I feel like, but it's not royal though. Let's check up here. Let's go over here on this side, see if we've seen anything. We may need to just take a mental note. Okay, I don't think we've been to Sid Beach yet. And it's funny that these are maps, but they're not maps like I've been asking for. But we're gonna go back to the Hawks. I forget the name of it already. Let's check that place out real quick. Okay, I thought this was closer. Okay. Timu. Oh, we've been here already. Okay, so we're back to where we know where to go now. I did not just spam. Okay, we have enough money, but yes, I did totally just spam everything, and now I need to wear that hat. Okay. All right, Luffy, let's do this. Have you played Hades? I have not. But I've heard of that game before. Is it Hades another indie game by chance? And I am getting a couple notifications, so let me. I have to check my phone real quick. All right, Hawk Peak Trail this way. But I have heard of it. Have you played it? We're gonna go. Now I'm just being stupid because I don't know where to go anymore. Even if I'm reading the sign, I'm still gonna go the wrong way. Sorry, give me 1 second. Alright. We're gonna go back to following the signs. I feel like there's a secret over here. It's very easy to get distracted in this game. But if you see a secret, like, you can't just not do the secret. Okay. There's a treasure chest, but before we get to the treasure chest, we are gonna try to fill this bucket up with water. And if Pastor Plays is still here, that really fills my bucket. Okay, I thought we were gonna, like, die on this waterfall. And we were gonna get this bouncy flower. And there's a couple treasure chests we can get. So we're gonna start off with this one first. Get some money. Then we're gonna grab the one that was over here. Then we're gonna make our way back to the trail that we need to be at. I believe it's gonna be this way. What's your opinion on horror games? You know, it's funny. For a while, we used to watch Markiplier all the time because he would play. Is it Five Nights at Freddy's? Okay, I was not reading. Okay, Hawk Peak Trail. I enjoy watching other people play them. I personally haven't played them too much. I think mainly because I know I'm gonna get frustrated. Okay, what am I doing? I need to go. I'm struggling, staying focused. We need to go back on that trail. Okay, we're gonna go back on the trail, and we are going to climb the mountain that we need to climb. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Okay. I think it's this way. It says it's to the left, so instead of going right, and we're actually going to listen to what it says and go left. And then we're going to read this sign, and we're going to go, so the Royal Ridge is left. Okay. Mental note. But horror games they are fun. But that's the only horror game I really have any experience in. That I haven't really tried the other ones. I know there's been like some copycat ones, but I don't know if Resident Evil would be considered a horror game, but I feel like that's just zombies. Okay. I'm rushing, and I almost fell because of it. Alright, we're gonna go up this mountain. We're gonna pay all that money for the extra golden feather. And then we're gonna get cell phone service. Did I take the wrong turn somewhere? Where's the top of the mountain? Assuming it's gonna be this way. There he is, Mr. Cool Guy. Am I gonna buy another one? Yeah, I am. And then I'm gonna talk to him again, and I'm gonna be like, "What's your deal?" So he's... Now I feel kind of bad for him. There's other ways to... I got heck of money. He could get heck of money too. Oh, no, no. Alright. They said 7. We could have done it with borderline 5, maybe 6. If Tim falls, I'm actually gonna laugh. This game's too positive. Should have died. Alright, moving on. Ooh. Oh, if I'm not warm, I can't do my golden feathers. What's your favorite Switch game of all time? That's... Am I gonna have to buy more clothes now? Favorite Switch game? Okay. So if I go by the fire, I should stay warm, kind of. It's actually a very good question. Because there's a lot of good Switch games, so let's go over some of them. Breath of the Wild was good, so that's Zelda. Super Mario Odyssey was good, that's Mario. We're gonna go to the left real quick. Looks like there might be some secrets. I don't have any water. Okay, can I go back to refill my feathers? Favorite Switch game? Man, that... You kind of stumped me, I'm not gonna lie. Super Smash Bros. And then, of course, there's all the Pokemon games. Right now, I believe I'm gonna go... Either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom? Oh man, what a tease. Oh, I can make it. I can make this no problem. But you guys see that in the bottom right hand corner of the screen? Do I want to risk falling to find out what that is? Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything. Oh, I may have to risk it because I don't think I'm going to be able to make this one. Oh man, we're so close. Alright, we're going to risk it. I think it's just another hot spring, but I don't know if I have the correct items. What am I use this shovel and this big rock? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have anything. I don't have anything for this. But if they're telling me I needed at least 7, and I had my 7, I feel like there has to be more things to do here. But yeah, for the Switch games right now, I'm gonna say either Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild. Just because they're Zelda games. I do wish the games were a little bit more, more replayability. From my taste, because I know like a lot of people probably replayed them, but I sometimes I do get the itch to go back to them. I don't. Did I not fill it up with water, or can I not fill it up with the spring water? Oh, okay, I just didn't fill it up with water. Boy Mantis, how about your favorite Switch game? When you say profile picture, are you talking about like the Blue Toast Gaming? There's... Oh, okay, actually, I was mentioned it earlier in the stream. Our friend made it. Our friend made it for us. Unfortunately, our friend did pass away, but his name was Febreze, and he was really good on the computer. So we just told him, hey, we're looking for a piece of toast, giving a toast. We want a silhouette of the toast. And then as we were making it, I remember we're like, okay, let's give the toast like gaming buttons, and then yeah, then it just kind of came to be. And then of course, since it's blue, we wanted the toast to be blue. Okay, I think this is where we originally started. So I need to stop doing the double jump, and we need to find some golden feathers. I believe there has to be golden feathers here. We're going to refill this, and then we're going to go to the left and see what we can find over there. See if we can do anything with these rocks, these big rocks. Okay, this is another fireplace. I believe the fireplace is just for refilling some of our feathers. And then we did see, yeah, a place to dig. I'm gonna go here. And then... You've already been there. What's... Oh, it's a treasure chest. Alright, we are gonna check out just this area. We're just gonna keep going left until we find something to interact with. See, I feel like if I climb up here, I'm not gonna be able to reach where I want to officially be. Oh yeah, we're back here. Okay. There has to be more here to do. That would have been funny if I died. Alright, we are... I feel like I just did one giant lap. Yeah, we did. Okay, we're gonna see if this. We're gonna talk to the bear one more time and see. Okay. I think that's the first mention of my family member. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I don't know for now. We might even have to leave and just come back later. I feel like we've kind of been everywhere. Unless... how am I going to get water here? It sucks, because I don't want to just get here and then leave. Hello, hi, thank you for joining us today. I probably will be streaming tomorrow, so hopefully we'll see you again on the stream, but thanks for joining us today. I loved your questions. I guess we'll just kind of explore over here. So my question is, if I glide with a bucket, can I glide with the bucket? Or am I going to... Yeah, we're gonna get some height. And we're gonna glide with the bucket. I forget I don't have to press double A to glide. We're gonna get this plant and see if this is gonna... No, it just took me to the same spot. I've already been here. Okay, let's get some of our golden feathers back. And then... there is some money up here, so that tells me we may not have been to this area yet. Okay, that's the risk that we took earlier. And that risk did not successfully work for us. But yeah, I feel like at this point, this is all the area I've been to already. Or have we? Look at that wind. Look at that wind current. Let's go. Let's see, now that we're warm, is my golden feathers? Yeah. Yeah, we're just kind of exploring right now. I think, I want to find a good spot to save at. I feel like I should have just stayed at the mountain. Oh, we're kind of getting back up there again. Let's see, can I make it back up? Yeah, I'm not getting that treasure chest. Can I make it back up? Yes, we can. Alright, so far I am liking this game, so I think I'll continue playing it. But I think next time can't make a decision. I think I am going to leave next time we log back on. But everyone that did join us today, I appreciate you guys joining. It was fun chatting with you guys. Oh, Jewel of SD. Hello. You actually just caught us at the tail end. I'm actually just doing our outro right now. But I appreciate you coming and saying hi. I'm going to go take a break. But thank you guys for coming. Jewel of SD, hopefully I'll catch you next time. But thank you guys for watching, and stay toasty.